Hey, howdy, hey! It's the Big Zaxskis at it again. So today I wanted to try something a little interesting. There's a hero that I have not used very much at all, and that is the Striker. And the reason I wanted to use the Striker is because in one of the most recent updates, whenever he gets leveled up to level 8, any tower near the hero gets +5 range and 25 pierce. Which means the higher the damage, the higher the spirits get lifted in my very soul because the Bloons are being devastated by the canonical canon of the Striker. But Zach, you might be saying, there's a bomb shooter in the thumbnail, why don't you have one down yet? And the reason is, they're a little expensive. It took me about 5 rounds to be able to afford one. And I'm gonna put it in range of Striker. I'm not sure if that affects anything or not, but I think we're in for a real treat here. So as well as Striker, I don't really use the bomb shooter that much either. So, I kinda wanted to show it off today, so that you can learn just as much as I am about this wondrous tower. It has wheels. Name another tower that has wheels on it, I'll wait. Anyway, so to start things off, I want to get extra range. Extra range is pretty self-explanatory. The ring gets bigger. And then we're gonna do something even better than that. Frag bombs. Explosions! That breaks the bomb apart, and the little bomb pieces, I guess, do more damage or something. It also looks kinda cool. But Zach, what are you gonna cross-path it with? Bigger bombs or faster reloads? Well, here's my simple answer. Yes, we would love it to attack faster. However, I would much prefer bigger bombs, which also gives it a bigger blast area and more popping power. The bigger the bombs, the bigger the boom, the bigger the explosion, the bigger the damage. And then we want to take it one step further with heavy bombs. But we're not going to get heavy bombs quite yet because the further we get in the rounds, the more Bloons there's going to be and the more we're not going to be able to handle said Bloons. So instead of getting heavy bombs, which does just slightly more damage, we're going to get something called cluster bombs. And I'll let it speak for itself. Shazoom! Handles the cluster of Bloons with ease. It sniffs in its general direction and everything explodes. Also, why do I have auto start off? That doesn't make sense. Alright, heavier bomb time. And then before I get too far, I want to possibly put down another bomb shooter. This bomb shooter is gonna go mid-path. We want to try to get it up by round 40. You'll see why. Faster reload. Missile launcher. I don't know where those missiles are coming from, but boy howdy, I am glad we have them. Also, we have no camo detection. Let's change that. We're getting a village near the beautiful bomb boys. Regrow blocker. Stops the regrows from being regrows in the specific area within the range. And the bombs are actually handling the Bloons way better than I thought they would. Alright. Camo detection. Good luck, camo Bloons. You have been died to death. So now I'm going to get bigger bombs because the more damage the better. Especially because round 40 is coming up soon and I don't know if we have enough damage right now to beat the big bad. Also, MOAB Mauler. It's a shark with teeth, and it specifically deals more damage to the MOAB. Heavier bomb. It's gonna deal so much MOAB to the damage it's not gonna know what hit it. I couldn't have said that more backward. And since these are primary towers, is everything up here in blue is the prime of the merriest. We're gonna go top path on this. Get some primary training, gives even more pierce and projectile speed. That's exactly what we need from these bad boys right here. That bomb shooter looks like he's hyped up on way too much ADHD medication. MOAB, where? I didn't see one. Anyway, recursive cluster. Tell me that doesn't look cool. And as you can see, the damage it deals is freaking insane. Look at how big of a cluster boom a cluster does. Because a cluster is a cluster good. And then we're gonna get this to a MOAB assassin. Basically, he's bigger, turns black, and when a MOAB is on screen, I can press this heavy little button right here, and it deals massive damage to that MOAB in just one go. Let's get primary training. But Zach, I hear you saying, I want my top path tower. Give it to me, please. Fine, so be it. You've been teased just a little bit with what these towers do, so check this out. Big bomb. Heavy bomb. Really big bomb. And it says, allow frags to do more damage. Now what are frags? Well, you go bottom path. Increase range. Frag bombs. That is what the refer is to. Now we do a really big bomb. And then we do something called balloon impact, which allows it to stun balloons. And the frag bomb does even more damage. Boom boom shazoom. We got the big kabloom bloom. And in the meantime, because these tier 5s are very expensive, I'm going to be farming my heart out. So I will see you again if anything exciting happens. Also, Zach, what happens when you use this ability? Boom boom shazoom. The big bad BFB disappeared. Alright, so I think we've generated about enough money for us to get our first tier 5. Shall it be the Bomb Blitz? Or the Elim? I think for right now we're gonna go Bomb Blitz. That is the thickest cannon I think I've ever seen. It's so big it's glitching into the towers next to it. Much love. And if you're curious what exactly the Bomb Blitz is, because the Bomb Blitz does what a Bomb Blitz wants. The Bomb Blitz, whenever a life leaks, whenever a little balloon decides it's gonna exit, and we leak a life, which I can't do right now because these bombs are way too good for their own good, it'll cause explosions all over the screen. It won't destroy everything, but it'll be pretty dang close. I will be back when I can afford the next upgrade. And also, like I said, the reason I brought Striker is because he buffs the bombs. He doesn't buff the removal though. That costs extra. And he also buffs mortars. But today's show is not brought to you by mortars. Today's show is brought to you by Big Bomb McGee. Alright, it's time to sell some farms and get up a MOAB limb. That is the thickest shark in the shark tank. And if he's that big, just think about how much damage he's gonna do. Alright, round 80's coming in with the big spice. We got ourselves a ZOM. Jesus Christ, what is that? I'm not gonna use an ability, just pure raw damage. And just like that, it's gone. Victory screen? What? This isn't over yet. Free play time, let's go. My favorite part is these explosions are so intense that you can barely see the balloons pop up on screen. It's like a ninja. They toss out the smoke bomb and boom, everything behind the bombs disappears. It's like a magic trick. Except the magic is the towers, and the trick is to be awesome. Alright, let's see if the ability can take down a ZOMG. Check this out. Boom. Wow, it's gone. That is a genuine reaction. I didn't think it did that much, but wow, holy moly, but Jesus Christ. Okay, I think we've generated about enough money for the final tier 5. Balloon Crush. Does massive damage and can even stun MOABs. Ooh! Ooh, hoo, hoo. They're taking so long to pop. But at least we're not gonna get any balloon leaks, am I right? So I think next up we're gonna try to buff these bombs even more. So we're gonna get an Alchemist, which basically allows things to see further, attack faster, and do more damage. It also lets them pop leads, because as we know, bomb shooters cannot pop leads. It's a known fact. Just don't look it up. Round 90, we got a solid 10 rounds left. And wouldn't you know it, the bomb shooters are tearing down everything with ease. There's not a single thing coming into the bomb site that they cannot handle on their own. And the original plan was I was going to put down some glue towers or maybe even ice towers to slow down the MOABs. But there's a pretty good chance that I'm not gonna need to. Round 94, lots of compacted MOABs. But that's not a problem. It's nothing our bomb shooters can't handle. ZOMGs? More like ZOMG, no! You ain't getting past us today. Round 95. DDTs and MOABs. Let's see how well it do. Not a chance anything gets past. Round 96 dominated with ease. And even though I have enough money to get a primary expertise, even though it's my favorite tower, I cannot upgrade. I want the bombs to do all the damage. The reload time for it is insane. What if I just keep spamming it? Wowie zowie. I'm sorry, round 98? What round 98? Oh, there's ZOMGs. I didn't notice you there. How you doing? Now we got the big bad McGee. How much damage can we do? Can we tear it down before it begins to leak? The answer is yes. Darling gunner. And just like that, we've defeated all 100 rounds with just some buffed tier 5 bomb shooters. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment to let me know what tower you would like me to try out next, or even some suggested challenges that you might like to see me do. But until next time, stay awesome.